Hello, my friends. Today's date is January the 9th, and this is a reading for you if this is your birth date, or if this is an anniversary or a special occasion date. But primarily, this is a birthday reading for the year to follow. It's a general energy card for something you might face this year, throughout the year, or maybe as a significant mark of this year. It's also a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay in balance this year, and an outcome or synopsis card. And so the general energy card of the year is the Mentor. And so, what is the mentor? Well, exactly what it is: a teacher, a mentor, a guide, someone who can take you deeper into the mysteries of something and teach you deeply about the intricacies of something that they have already mastered, something that they have already become adept to. Maybe this is you, and maybe you are also called to be the mentor to someone else who comes along uh, seeking your understanding, seeking your talents, seeking your gifts of what you have studied and worked at to do. So the mentor is one that is presented at a time when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And whether a student has come to you or a teacher has come to you this year, it's a very appropriate time for you to understand that you can dive deeper into what you wish to know and what you wish to learn. The mentor also comes with a sense of um, there has to be a sense of gratitude and honor given to the mentor. If you're asking, or if they're giving you some gift, or if you're asking for some kind of knowledge, then what are you giving to them in return? What are you presenting to them in return? What kind of exchange do you give to them in return? Because if you don't value what you're learning and you don't offer anything up, then there's a sense that you don't value it. And it doesn't, I think the universe doesn't take you seriously, and the mentor doesn't take you seriously. That if you're not willing to do some kind of sacrifice, some kind of sacred release in order for the mentor to assist you, then maybe you need to look at that and say, what do you really value? Are you valuing the services or understandings given to you, and can you appreciate them in a way that is reciprocated, that is at least, an acknowledgement of the honor given to you through someone else? Or by the same token, does someone come to you wishing to have your understandings for free? You wouldn't probably give them for free. You would work out some kind of exchange with them. If they are really wanting to study with you, then they're wanting to study with you, and they can find a way to do that. And they can find some reciprocity to honor what you have gone through to learn your particular talents, gifts, understandings. So, what is your particular challenge? January 9th. It is the Three of Pentacles. And what is the Three of Pentacles? Well, Pentacles, you've worked hard. You've worked hard at something. You've worked hard physically at something. A three is a baby, in essence, that comes through hard work, putting an idea there, letting ideas come up against it, feeling like you can create something in the physical world that is emergence of two ideas or two energies or two productions that come together to create a third, to create a product, to create a piece of art, to create your own body, to make your own body feel more truthful and authentic to you. But primarily, this is about the art that you do, the work that you do, the product you create to put out into the world. So, what is your challenge? I think your challenge is believing in yourself, is believing in the piece that you've done or the work that you've done, and in believing in the baby that you've created, and believing that you have the things that are needed to keep you moving forward and to keep you growing and to keep you investing into this quote product that you have created through your own work, through your own diligence, through your own practice, through your own patience, through your own endeavors to make something on the physical realm and create something on the physical realm. So, so why is that? What is that? Why do you feel like you can't go forward, or why do you feel like you're at a block this year? Well, maybe that's where the mentor comes in to help you to grow, to help you to tease out some of the pain, to help you to explore some wider dimensions, to help you to see things on a different level, a new level. But you have to believe in yourself in order to step into that. So, what's your action to take? Well, it's the moose, and moose, is given the sense of being a very large creature with, no one messes with a moose. You don't mess with a moose because they're going to run you over or use those giant antlers to kill you, hurt you, do something to your vehicle, whatever. But the moose is loud. You know a moose when they're around. If they're bellowing you, they have a very large voice, a very large sense of self-esteem, a very large sense of self-empowerment. And the moose carries that energy in this particular reading. I think self-esteem, that this is about learning how to view yourself in higher regards and recognize that you have a voice that is necessary to be said. And even if others don't listen, you still have a right to be authentic. You have a right to claim your power. You have a right to state your voice and make your creation known and make your creation available to people and to energies that might need it. But you need that sense of yourself as desired, appropriate, wanted, and able. So the mentor comes, I think, in order for you to look more deeply at yourself and to understand yourself on the levels where your shadow doesn't take over and your negativity doesn't take over and say, oh no, I can't do that, or I don't know enough, or I'm not good enough, or I don't have the power to do it, I don't have the talent to do it, I don't have the energy to do it. All of those things can be healed by some kind of mentor who can take you through the various levels of understanding of yourself, work toward healing your physical discomforts in yourself, work toward healing your emotional distrust or hate of yourself, work toward healing your power that you give to something, so you're not either don't have enough power or you're over pushing your power in some way. Learn how to balance your power, also to learn how to balance your heart and listen to your intuitions and garner information from others that you might not have sensed was good enough for you or the right thing for you. Maybe you're just not hearing in the right ways possible. So all those things can be blocked by our own pain, our own trauma that is created early on in our life that we have bought into about not being good enough, or not being able enough, or not being worthy enough, or not being loved enough, or not being wanted enough, and that anything we might create might not be good enough by that extension. So this is a mentor who can come along to help you define yourself, heal yourself, grow into yourself, find your voice, find your self esteem. And when you find that, you are able to offer that to others as a mentorship. So, no matter where you are this year in your sense of mentor, whether you're hearing and listening to someone else, or you're giving your opinion and your wisdom to someone else who's come to you seeking a mentor, then this is a very strong and powerful year for you to have some very powerful reflections on who you are and how available and worthy you are, and what talents and gifts you really can bring to situations to make change happen, to make growth happen, to make life happen in a very viable and tangible physical level. So blessed be to you and all the teachers that you have coming to you, as well as the teacher that you are within you. Aho.